all, my name is Rage, and welcome to an alternate episode of Quick Build Challenge Classic. And a darkness descends upon the arena today as the might of 1,000 nations of the Persian Empire descends upon... Wait, no, that's 300. That's nothing actually to do with the topic, the episode, Minecraft video, you watching this. In fact, literally to do with nothing. But it is a fantastically fun film, so I don't regret that, as opposed to most things, which I do regret. Like my life. Wow, that got dark, but that's okay, because today's topic is death. It is Grim Reaper, because I don't do well in parties. Okay, so... Oh, rule 1, insult yourself. Okay, the winner of last week's Dragons was, boom, Papa Lazuzu with the Dragon Nest. It was vote free, and I completely agree with that. I do really like the dragons I did, but I value ideas more than execution, and the Dragon's Nest was absolutely fantastic. Shoot a twist is the next thing we need to do. Oh, a sunflower. I don't know how I got a sunflower, but they must have given me a sunflower. Spinky, Smexy Beast, and Dotpin Pro are our challenges today. The twist has been chosen. It is bottom left. Not many people go for the extremities. They much prefer to go for the center. Can that be taken as something else? Delete 5 blocks every 2 minutes. Ooh. Every 2 mins, I will say now. Then you must... I'm getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Delete 5 blocks from your build, then continue. Okay, I did it. I described the twist because I am amazing at describing. Let's do this. It's Gotti HD. I'm so bad at typing. 3, 2, 1, go! The challenges today came up with the topic of death, and I have to say I was excited. Not that the prospect of death excites me, but mainly because I actually have a good idea for death. I'm going to do something that you may not think is normal. Well, probably nothing I ever do is considered normal now, really, is it? But the first thing I have to do, with the 12 minutes that are on the clock, is build like crazy. I need to pretend I'm back in the glorious battlefield of Super Battle 11 Forever, building my heart out, placing blocks as fast as the sun travels round the sun. That's wrong. As fast as the earth travels round the sun. That's more correct. What am I? A astronomer? No, which is the retarded one? Astrology? Is it astrology? Astronomy's the good one, astrology's the retarded one. I'm probably either going to offend a lot of people or make a lot of people go amen, so I don't know really. In fact, I hope no one went amen from that, but that's another story and too deep for a quick build. You know what else is too deep for a quick build? An ocean. You'd never have time to do an entire ocean. You kidding me? That's way too deep. You thought I meant topic-wise. Well, you're wrong. That's what you call a bait and switch joke, right? Good. See, I never really understood the expression bait and switch, because to me that implies you put some bait in a trap, and then once the person gets in the trap, the bait becomes a different type of bait because you've switched it. I realize the actual meaning is, of course, you think it's going to be something good, and then, you know, it gets switched, and it's a trap, and it's something bad. But to me, it's always more implied that... You know what I'm saying, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's fine. I get you. I feel you, man. But, you know, wow, that could be... That's from a troll in Warcraft 3. I'm not just randomly bursting out with, hey, you. I feel ya, man. That would be a little bit weird. Just walk up to random women who are married and go, I feel ya, man. And see what they're expressing. Oh my, is there something wrong with the me? So basically, with the me, I speak about myself in the third person regularly, actually. It's very healthy for the soul. No, legitimately, it's very healthy for the soul. And it's funny I should mention soul, given the topic is death today, because I am going to do something from mythology, because I like me some mythology. Mythology is awesome. It's one of my favorite subjects, one of the things I was reasonably passionate about when I was young, and still remain a healthy vested interest. I never understand vested interest either, because what I think is that vested came from, you know, the word investment, to be invested in something, but I also like to think that a vested interest in something means that the interest you have for it is like this little kid that's cold in the snow and therefore needs to put on a vest. So you're like, oh, come here, interest that I have in this subject, come here, I'll make you all warm in the snow. No, don't worry, daddy's got you. I'll make you all warm in the snow, won't get you, I'm gonna put a vest on you. Yeah, Greek mythology. Oh, little Greek mythology, you're so cute, don't worry, I'm gonna make you all warm and snuggly, and we'll build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman, Greek mythology? It doesn't have to be a snowman. We could ride our bike around the halls. Oh, go away, Rage. Sorry. Okay, bye. Alright, so This is supposed to be a hilly bit, and if you can't tell what I'm building yet, I don't blame you in the slightest, because this is going to take a lot of block placing, but for the sake of convenience, I'm going to have to cut short my amount of, like, charcoal placing. And the reason I'm placing charcoal is because the floor of the realm that I am building is required to be black, dusty, and gently. It's required to be gentle. No, it's anything but gentle, given what I am building. So I'm going to have to lead into there, and then I'm going to have to make a space. And this space is going to be glorious. Yes, it is. It's also going to be laborious. But then everything else about this is laborious because it's a quick build. So, you know, there we go. But the final build will be glorious, so it will be worth being all laborious. So then when I win, I'll become notorious for my Caforious, that means to be someone who makes up words for other people's amusement. I don't really know what I'm saying at this point, but I think what's important to take away from this is that, look over there! Whoop, 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 whoop. I really want to do that in real life and just see if it's actually, you know, something that's effective. So here we have a boat. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Rage, come on, man, come on. You've put a load of black on the floor. Yeah, I know I've done that. What's, where you going with this, son? Where you going with this? Come on. And I know you've made a boat, right? What I need to know from your Rage, what I need to know right now. I'm like, yes, tell me, let me know, Bobby, what you got for me. And he's like, well, Rage, I can't help noticing, what's this to do with death? And I'm like, that's a very fine question, Bobby. But if you were up on your mythology, like I was previously stating, you'd know, Bobby, that currently I'm building the Fields of Asphodel. And if you don't know what the Fields of Asphodel are, well, that's a sorry state for you to be in, isn't it? Because everyone should know about the Fields of Asphodel, because they're very full of fields. They're very full of fields. Yep, they're very full of fields, everybody. The Asphodel fields are full of fields. There should technically be some sort of murky water, but as Minecraft doesn't have murky water, I'm going to have to use normal water, and you guys are going to have to imagine it's murky for the sake of creative freedom, something that we must all stand by, for if the overlords of not creative freedom get their way, before long there shall be nothing less than not creative freedom, and I don't need to tell you that that's something we don't want. So, in this boat, I need to get some white glass to represent spooky things, some black wool, yes indeed, I don't need that, some wood, I do need some wood, that should not be taken out of context either, and then some quartz. Where are you, quartz? I require you, quartz. No, quartz, come on, quartz, I can't spell quartz. Oh yeah, it's the U that goes after Q, I am an intelligent human being, so we'll put that up there, we'll put that on there, and we'll get that like that. Alright, so what I'm building right now, okay, the Fields of Asphodel. If you don't know your lore, let me lore you. Oh god, the twist! Shit! Well, it's been 6 minutes, so delete 15 blocks to make up for up for it. Go! Intense mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Done and done and done. I'm watching you all. Yeah, you better delete. You better fucking delete. Yeah, it's deleting. Good. Okay, so what I'm building here, ladies and gentlemen, is Chiron the Ferrymaster. So, these are the Fields of Asphodel. If you don't know, when you die in the realm of Greek mythology, you go to one of 3 places. If you have been a good little boy or girl, you go to Elysium. Not like the place in the scars, not like the place in the scars, like in the film Elysium, although it's quite a good film. No, you go to actual Elysium, which is like a golden plain of really like fairies, and not really fairies, but kind of fairies that like do stuff, and it's basically just a really lovely utopian society where everything's really nice and awesome. And if you go to Elysium, you get the opportunity to be reborn into the world, or you can choose to stay eternally happy in Elysium. Some people choose to be reborn, and you can be reborn up to 3 times, and if you're successfully reborn up to 3 times, you get to be... No, wait, no, I got it wrong. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Basically, right, how it works is when you die, if you've been good, like you've been supremely good, like a saint, you go to Elysium straight away, which is eternal happiness. You're all good. It's fine. These are green, like, mist-like tendrils coming off Chiron, because, you know, he's all magic-y and stuff, and it's pouring into the water over his boat, giving the whole area a really eerie feel. You know, I'm saying, like, tendrils of mist as the ferrymaster himself. I did the stairs the wrong way around because I'm an effing G. There we go. There we've got his bony face of skeletonness. But probably probably better to give some room in his hood. In fact, I think this will put a much better mini. See, I'm learning about detail, guys. It's all about the detail. Yeah, it looks like a much better, because he's got like space in his hood. Awesome. So we'll keep doing more green, like mist coming off him, because, you know, he is a ghost of nether proposum. It's like ectoplasm pouring off his being all creepy and awesome. So there we have it there. So yeah, if you've been a good, like, saint, like, amazing figure, you get to, like, if you have an amazing figure, no, you know what I'm saying. If you've been really, really ridiculously good, you get to go straight to Elysium, which is, you know, really happy place. Everything is good. Whereas if you've been a bad son of B, you go straight to the pits of Tartarus, where you are tortured for all eternity for your bad deeds and crimes against humanity, where as normal people, most people, you're kind of somewhere in between. That's his rowing thing, by the way. 330. You go to the Fields of Asphodel, which is what I'm currently building. A bleak place, a sad place, a place full of sorrow and misery, the likes of which the world has never seen before. And you just kind of wander as a lost spirit, not really happy, not really sad. It is a very place devoid of all emotion and happiness, but not also anguish. You get what I'm saying? It's like limbo, in the in-between place. And it looks like this. Chiron the Ferrymaster delivers souls to it, and, you know, we got black and charred landscape, like what I'm building right now. And what you could do in the Fields of Asphodel is you could either stay there, or you could have a chance at rebirth, and if you successfully rebirth and then live a good life, you go back, and then you could have another chance at rebirth. You do this 3 times, and once you have successfully achieved all 3 times, you get upgraded from Fields of Asphodel to Elysium. However, the risk is, if you get rebirth, and then don't live a good life, be a dickhead, you know, which can happen, you just go to the pits of Tartarus, you lose your shots at going to Elysium, and basically you're tortured for all eternity. Now, you may be thinking, surely that's worth the risk, because, you know, you're basically in a void place of all emotion anyway, and, you know, it's not really worth staying there, you might as well risk it. How much worse could Tartarus be? Well, no, Tartarus is distinctly worse. It's awful, like, excruciating pain, your worst fears, day after day, vested upon you. It's quite a horrible place, and, you know, quite fanky, England's failure of epic proportions. You should be happy that it doesn't exist. So it's only a brave soul who risks rebirth into living a better life, because honestly, Asphodel is a better choice than Tartarus. So there you go. I probably got a lot of facts jumbled up there. It's been a while since I've gone to the point of actually studying stuff like this. A lot of my knowledge has come skewed from, you know, reading Percy Jackson. I don't know if I should be proud to admit that or not, but they're not bad books. The movies are a crime against humanity, but the books are not horrible. So there's like these dead trees and the fields everywhere, nothing really going on, you know what I'm saying. It's a very, very desolate place of awfulness, honestly. I'm just going to have to fill in a few more trees. There we go, this one like that. We'll have one main big tree, which I've already built, and then we'll have a slightly reasonably sized one over here, and then just little bits over here, and then we need to have the spirits of Asphodel, the spirits that have been roaming these places for ages. They're basically ghostly forms with trails of vapor around them, barely recognizable as human beings. They just wander, wail and moan, and just generally bump into each other, forgetting their former lives. They've been there too long to care. They're content to spend eternity wandering the fields of Asphodel, avoiding the hellfire of Tartarus. They are the lost souls. They lose their conviction. They do not want to be reborn. They are not the heroes. They are your merchant that stole a few more times or did a few corrupt deals in his life. They are your banker which took one too many bribes, or your police enforcer that let one too many criminals go but otherwise did a very good job in law enforcement. These are the spirits that wander around Tartarus and the green wispiness of the plains, wisping off and everything as wispiness happens. And there's a bit over here which is apparently I forgot to fill in, but we don't need to care about that right now, and the wispy green eeriness, and really this is all that it is that's left, honestly. And then lastly, okay, so we got the green plasma stuff wisping out, and then finally in the air, in the last small amount of time we have remaining, I'm going to build a crow in the skies of Tartarus looking down upon everyone. In fact, no, what would be cool though is, because I don't have time for detail, is just to have like blocks, and then it can be like a flock of is it a flock of crows? No, it's a murder of crows, obviously. I knew that. I knew that. I did. Honestly, crows in the sky flying over, their bleak cry reminding the damned souls below that holy shit, the time ran out ages ago. Whoops. Stop. Whoops, that's alright. Everyone had the equal extra time. It's not the end of the world. But I was quite enjoying my mournful, like, tales of the fields of Asphodel. Yes, indeed. Alright, so, everybody, the topic was death. I wonder if you've died of boredom watching this. No, that's not what I want. Oh, God, why would I suggest that? I am a very weird human being. I hope you all died of boredom watching my show. Subscribe. Commentating 101. Okay, rule 1. Imply your audience hate watching you. Yes, thumbs up, double thumb up. What have I done with my life, really? No, this is not the time for reflection. I am doing a quick build and I will succeed. Staying alive. Not really, because it's death. I'm going to just go over the boat. I'm just going over the boats now. I accidentally made a pun. It's a joyous. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So, vote 1 is my Fields of Asphodel. Rule 1, 101, commenting, apologize to your audience. Okay, so Fields of Asphodel. We've got the dead trees, the black and charred landscape, wisps of green, ghastly, like, ghost energy, like, drifting off from the plains. We've got the lost souls, the spirits, barely recognizable, drifting around, searching for a purpose, wailing into the wind. And we've got Chiron, the ferry master, his skull in his cape, his body all ethereal, the green mist pouring off his boat as he silently drifts with his stick down the river Styx. Yes, indeed, this is the fun. We've got a flock of crows cawing into the night. This is vote 1, the Fields of Asphodel. Yay! Over in vote 2, we have a monster type figure with a what is it? Why is X Kills here? God damn it, X Kills! You can just one quick build. Can you not? I will ban you. So I'm not asking you. Why did you build it? I don't even care. I'm just gonna ban him one day. So vote 2 is a monster with a this is solid with like a spike in it. And it was meant to be brutally slaughtered alligator. Wow! Why was that what you thought of when you said death? A brutally slaughtered alligator is vote 2. Over in vote 3, we have Crowbar Zombie. Oh, that's brilliant! We have Zombie Gordon Freeman rising from the grave. R.I.P. Half-Life 2 walkthrough. I'm still doing it! What are you talking about? Oh, Jan 24. You're just assuming I'm not gonna make another episode. You suck. That's fantastic. So Zombie Freeman rising from the grave with his crowbar is vote 3. Over in vote 4, we have Death himself, the skull in his hood with glowing red dots for eyes. Supposed to be Death. Looks like Mother Teresa. It's good. It doesn't look like, at least I hope not. Oh god, vote 4. So vote 1 for the Fields of Asphodel. I'm really proud of a build for once. Yay! Vote 2 for Brutally Murdered Alligator. Vote 3 for Gordon Freeman Rising. And vote 4 for Mother Teresa Death. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this episode. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.